What's up, Taiwan? I'm Erika Liu with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Taiwan's military has declined to comment on reports that a group of reserve soldiers could be tested during the country's annual Hangguang exercises. Jaime Ocon reports.
Every summer, Taiwan conducts its largest military drills, the Hangguang exercise. For 5 days, the entire military simulates how they would defend against an all-out attack from China. But this year, part of this decades-old drill could change. Local media reports that the military could be looking to test how a group of reservists perform in the exercises. Taiwan's defense ministry declined to comment on the issue, but analysts from a government-backed think tank say the military is headed in this direction.
传统上，后备部队，台湾以往可能是把它当成是一个补充，也就是 RTF 的这个 unit 有受到 damage 损失的时候，那这些人补充进去。那现在是重新恢复，那这样子在台湾进行这个 territory defense 的时候，当然就有更多的 unit 可以运用，所以就可以跟 firepower 还有 manpower 形成一个很好的一个组合。
The move is part of a larger military reform which started in late 2022. Eyeing threats from neighboring China, then President Tsai Ing-wen extended mandatory military service from 4 months to 1 year, and Taiwan has since implemented more realistic combat training and strategies. In terms of active troops, Taiwan is outnumbered against China, with 153,000 soldiers compared to Beijing's roughly 2 million. But Taiwan has one of the world's largest reserve forces, with close to 1.6 million people ready to be called up to serve. That's why Taiwan wants to make sure that this force is properly trained.
So, yes, Taiwan has on paper, I think, a lot of manpower, but is that manpower trained to where they need to the level they need to be? And also, are they positioned and do they understand their missions well enough that they can perform them pretty automatically in the event of conflict?
Taiwan's current policy sees both conscripts and reservists serve in mostly logistical roles, helping to provide equipment and support for the rest of the military. While reserves aren't directly on the front line, they're still an important part of the country's defensive strategy.
The more you can train your civil society in a whole-of-society resilience format to take over some of the non-combat just sustainment roles. That frees up more of the reserves, which frees up more of the regular forces. And that sort of upward push in terms of skill sets and kind of freeing up of that skill set, I think that's probably the most important, kind of the overarching goal that you'd want to aim for.
The Hangguang exercise usually takes place at the end of July, so Taiwan has several months to prepare its troops and possibly reservists and see how else they can improve. Howard Zhang and Jaime Ocon for TaiwanPlus.
A group of young kids has made the challenging trip by foot across the width of Taiwan. Sandy Chi brings us this story about their journey.
Snacks, a pair of sunglasses, a team flag, and she is ready to roll. 12-year-old Li Yan is on a mission. To complete a journey few of her peers have made, traveling hundreds of kilometers by foot, over high mountain passes and across rugged terrain to traverse the width of Taiwan.
我觉得蛮期待，因为是最后一天，希望可以完成。
For the past 3 years, Li has sacrificed part of her winter vacation to take on this challenge. She is not the only one making the trip, but is one of the few that have taken part since it started. The journey begins at National Donghua University in eastern Taiwan and ends at the Galmei wetlands on the west coast. Taking place over 16 days, the route covers around 280 kilometers, with a total elevation gain of over 4,400 meters.
学习的方式有很多啦，有些可能是精神面，那有些可能是实地的来去做一些知识面的学习。对，那像我们这趟旅程其实就有教小朋友许多的学习的知识，包含可能野外求生、环境保育。
教练教我们那个生火，用打火石生火，然后还有那个就是在爬山的时候用看那个离线地图。烧起来了，烧起来！继续丢，
不要再丢卫生纸了，这时候拿干草，拿干草。
Beyond teaching them basic survival skills, this project also encourages kids to push themselves to their limits.
For any adult, this journey would be a serious challenge, but these kids are taking it in their stride with the most challenging day covering up to 35 kilometers, walking from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Their coach says that day was the most unforgettable part of the journey. One of the kids had such severe muscle soreness, he was forced to use a wheelchair. But that did not stop the team from going forward.
当时其实小朋友们他们就自发性的，可能两的，大家互相扶持，就是大家肩并着肩，然后一起陪着，他们各自用自己的方式来陪着队友一起撑过那个比较艰辛的过程。这样。
As the group reached the finish line, parents waited eagerly to congratulate them on their accomplishment. Many expressing how profoundly this experience has affected their children.
从以前呢，就是很多时候，就是毕竟小朋友，就是在遇到困难的时候，总是会先怀疑自己的能力。但是从他就是这3年来，他对于就是比较困难的东西，他可以慢慢的去调试自己的心态，然后就是慢慢的去接受它，然后甚至觉得说，哎，我可以完成。
我觉得这个活动也可以带给他们，就是学习团体生活，就是不是个人的比赛，而是团体进行的活动，就是学到有同理心啊。
Now their adventure has come to an end. It has been a transformative experience, a journey of growth, courage, and teamwork. Fu Huahong and Sandy Chi for TaiwanPlus.
Hong Kong's name in Chinese translates directly as Fragrant Harbor. That's all thanks to the city's history as a major port exporting agarwood from local incense trees. But these trees are disappearing, and Hong Kong scientists are fighting back. Erika Liu reports.
In a small shop in Hong Kong, Aaron Tong hand rolls incense sticks and other fragrant products using a valuable material special to Hong Kong called agarwood.
And this one can burn for 15 hours.
Agarwood is a fragrant resin collected from the incense trees that only grow around Hong Kong and southern China. It's often called black gold for its worth and used in a number of high-end products from perfumes to traditional Chinese medicine.
The name of Hong Kong is because of Agarwood. So I want to keep this culture, and that's why I have this business, making the Hong Kong-made incense as well as having different kind of classes of incense.
But finding agarwood is getting harder. The region's incense trees are disappearing. Climate change, illegal poaching, and black market demand have all devastated the population.
We have a very rich, healthy, and big population of incense tree in Hong Kong. So that the illegal collector from other countries, they would like to come to our local countryside and collect this healthy plant.
Hong Kong scientists are fighting back. Using the tree's unique DNA samples, they've created a database that serves two purposes: to help authorities catch illegal fellers and understand the tree's evolutionary potential, critical information for replenishing the population.
I think at one night, over 20 trees have been cut down by poachers, and we have to take actions to protect this tree in our farm. So that's how we started this project. But we're not alone.
Saving Hong Kong's incense trees has become a team effort. NGOs, scientists, and the government are all working together to protect the population, replenish the supply of agarwood, and ensure Hong Kong remains known as the Fragrant Harbor. Luffy Lee and Erika Liu for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Before we go, we're heading to Bolivia, where the carnival season has just kicked off. I'm Erika Liu. Take care and see you next time.